So Wanderlust is the new sexy TV show starring Toni Collette. We've seen it. Keep watching to find out what we thought. So Boys on Film is a regular TV and movie review show. Raj Rudolph is here.
Hey Phil.
I haven't seen you for a while. You've been away.
I know, it feels like forever since
it does.
I've been in the studio.
Yeah, you've been in the States.
I have, yeah. I've been traveling around New York and Memphis, Tennessee, of all places. So
you've had a bit of catching up to do with TV and movies.
Yes, after spending a week in Graceland with my head filled full of Elvis Presley songs.
Amazing. How was that?
It was good, yeah. It's kind of quite nice to stay where Elvis lives and take pictures of his lavish house. And
is it the first time you've been there? My brother's been.
Yeah, it was all right. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I don't think I spent more than a week there, but it was good.
So you're back on it now. Wanderlust, Toni Collette.
For once in our lives, we could do whatever we want and see what happens.
I've seen clips, haven't seen the whole thing, but how many episodes have you seen?
I've seen the first 2 episodes they put out. I mean, coming off the back of Hereditary, of course I'm going to watch a new Toni Collette TV show.
Bit of a different role for her, though.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize that it was a British TV show. I was kind of like, I've heard about it.
I'm not sure I understand what it is you're getting at.
Decided to start seeing other people at the same time.
Different people.
But still together, just to give you an opportunity to be able to ask us any questions.
So is she playing a British person then?
She is, right? So it's set in some British town. I can't quite tell where it is. Local small town. Toni Collette, she's a psychotherapist, and one day she has a bike accident and kind of changes her life, and she comes to the realization that as she counsels couples on their relationship, that her relationship needs a bit of a boost too.
Can I interest you in a drink?
I've been feeling really guilty ever since.
What
to me right now, you look like the opposite of guilty.
You mean I'm innocent then?
This is not what I thought therapy was going to be like.
How do we come back from this?
Okay, I am nowhere near having had enough. I love you.
So it's the whole two people discovering that they need to have an open relationship when they have kids, and kind of the quirks and intricacies and weirdness that goes into two people openly saying they want to have an open relationship and experimenting with their wanderlust.
Yeah, so it's about addressing the problem and dealing with it and what happens next.
Yes.
The clip that I've seen, it features the guy in the relationship who sat on the toilet, and she walks in after just having her experience.
Yeah, it's really weird. They come in, they try to compare war stories and act all like flazé-da about it. But actually, it kind of eats them up inside. But then, they're constantly, going on dates and meeting new people. And then the last episode ended on a bit of a cliffhanger where her daughter runs into one of the guys that she's kind of interested in. So it's going to be kind of a very interweaving, probably a little messy car crash of a show.
Love that, though. We love messy car crash TV shows.
But, after loving Toni Collette so much after Hereditary, of course I had to watch this. And it's not Hereditary by any means, but it's always just good to see Toni Collette doing her thing that she does so well.
She's had so many roles. I mean, when you think back to Harry Muriel's Wedding, which of course is where it pretty much all started for her success.
Yes.
And now with Hereditary, and now with Wanderlust, there are so many different roles, so many diverse roles that she's played.
I mean, I was watching some YouTube clips on Hereditary, and she was like, I don't want a serious, deep role, and then she did Hereditary, which is kind of like the most serious, deep role you can get. But this, her role in Wanderlust is very light. It's funny, it's comedic, Toni Collette has changed so much since Muriel's Wedding.
Yeah.
So it's just really nice to see her just kind of have fun with a role and be a little sexy. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what you want, isn't it? As an actor, you want a challenge. You don't want to be predictable. You don't want all your characters to be the same. You want to really push the boundaries of work.
That's right. So I'm definitely going to give Wanderlust, I'm going to keep going on it. It's kind of just one of those light Sunday afternoon shows that you can put on, have a chuckle, and you know, potter around the flat and do your business. But I find myself really just actually sitting down and watching it, and
it's a bit really cringe though. I mean, the sex scenes are pretty full on, aren't they? It's not the sort of thing you want to watch with your family or even your
and they
friends.
Are kind of cringe too. They really are, especially the scenes with the husband who starts to have an affair with a young teacher who works at his school, and
It's a bit of an awkward sex scene, that, isn't it?
And she's kind of an awkward character as well. So you take these two awkward characters trying to be in open relationship with each other, and it's comedic gold.
Yeah. So are you going to be watching the rest of it?
I'm definitely going to watch episode 3. Hopefully it will keep up the momentum that's building. My curiosity's peaked.
Well, I'm going to get on it, I think, and I'm going to share what I think about it with you on the next video, probably, or one of the future ones. We've got some exciting stuff coming up, by the way. We're going to be covering the BFI London Film Festival, which I have to say, I looked through the brochure, is an amazing selection of films this year.
I mean, last year was pretty epic with Call Me By Your Name, The Shape of Water, sort of the big films that we were really into last year. This year, there's probably at least 15 films that I want to see. I wasn't quite ready for how good the programming was going to be this year.
Well, I was looking through the brochure and I was literally highlighting every movie on there. I think there's only a few that
and
I've
I'm
missed
tapping
off.
away on my phone. Phil, oh my God, the program looks so amazing. And you're just kind of like silent. And it's like, I don't think he's quite understanding how epic the program
I just
looks
thought,
this year.
here Raj goes, he's getting carried away. But no, you were absolutely right. So I'm with you on that. But we are going to be covering the festival quite extensively this year. I mean, we did it last year, the previous year, but this year we're bang on it.
I mean, I think our challenge this year is going to be trying to fit everything in we want to fit in. So that's always the downside of festivals, is that you can't be in two
Absolutely,
locations
it's just
at once.
impossible.
So,
it's not realistic. But we're hopefully going to be going to the parties as well, and we're going to be
Yes.
reporting on those right here on this channel. But you're writing about stuff on your blog, which is eqmusicblog.com.
Yep.
And I have actually written 5 of my kind of hot picks, really, the films that I really want to see at the festival.
A little preview action.
Yeah, a little preview action. You can click on the link down below in the description box, and plenty of other stuff down there as well. Thank you very much for watching, as always. We'll be back very soon for another review.
Ciao.
See you soon.